Okay. Guess who's back, baby? That's me. Even though no one's watching right now, but whatever. It's Christmas time, and what happens at Christmas? Carl plays Elite. So yeah, here we are. I'll hang around for a little while until people join. If people join, who knows? Oh, it's this again. Good. Are you a nonce? No, pretty sure I'm not. But thanks for the question there. Anyway. Cool. So I need to sort some stuff out. Yeah, okay, that's good. Has anyone ever answered yes to that question? I can't imagine they would, but interesting. Let's copy the video URL and get it sent off to a few peoples. Yes, they have. Okay, interesting. Gmail.com. Do. Ba 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 da. That can go down there. There is a link. Send it out to a few people on Stim. Go to my friends list. Who might want to watch? I don't know. This guy. Boom. This guy. Bam 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 bam. Cool. How are we doing? Yeah, so do I play Fortnite? No, I don't play Fortnite. It's boring. Where are we now? Do. Copy the text. So yeah, so new patch, new Elite Dangerous patch, and I thought I'd try out some of the exploration aspects, because yeah, they've made it pretty awesome, to be honest. So here I am. I've managed to find these. Geysers on this planetary surface here. Now, a moment ago, this was spewing out, well, molten water. If you can believe that, this planet's so cold that the geysers, the volcanoes, if you like, are spewing out water, which is the hottest thing on the planet. So let's go have a look at some of this other stuff down here. Oh, look, we found a few more. Some needle crystals there. Should we shoot off those needle crystals? I don't think I'm actually hitting them. Anyway, I'm trying to set up my my chat, but having a crap time trying to connect to various different things. Don't update that. Oh, cool. Okay, right. I've got a. Oh, there's 4 people watching. Wow, that's a. It's like BBC One. It's like BBC One here. Let me pop out the chat here. Pop out chat. There we go. So, so yeah. Say hi if you're here. I am about 6,500 light years away from civilization right now. So I figure. Oh, there's my ship back there. I figure we can go and do some exploration. We can see the sites that the universe has to offer, and maybe discover some cool So yeah, let me just. There's a couple of people who are not tech savvy that might want a link to the stream. So let me just link them up, and we can get on. We can go fly around, and we can find some. Stuff. So maybe my mum wants to watch. I'll send my mum a link as well. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Right. So cool. Right. I am going to. I'm going to head back to the ship. And I will fly to the next system, and then I can show you the new exploration system, the ins and outs, how it works, and how it's so much better than the old one. So much better. It's actually it's pretty sciencey. It's pretty sciencey now. So. You will notice the paint job on my ship is completely knackered because I've been flying like thousands of light years. It's been a long time since I actually stopped for repairs. So let's. That new GPU looks good. That new GPU is good. I'm streaming in 1080p, but I'm playing in 1440p. Everything on Ultra, of course. So let's board the ship. So here I am back in my ship. You want to see something cool? Here's a cool new feature. Night vision. When you're in the ship, you can, if you're on the dark side of a planet, it's like proper dark, but you've got night vision. Just turn the ship lights off. So there we go. How cool's that? Anyway, let's get the hell out of here. Where are we off to next? Let's press landing gear and let's boost away. Oh, right. Okay. So here we go. So yeah, where are we off to next? We are off to Byaurk, which sounds like a character from a book that I might have written when I was 15 years old and didn't know how to write good character names. Ooh, that's interesting. The next system's a neutron star. The planetary surface textures have had a revamp in this new version as well. So everything looks nice and sumptuous. And of course, now I'm rocking a RTX 2070. Beautiful graphics are just a thing. So, wow, look at that. Okay, so yeah, one of the changes was there are now two cockpit modes. There's combat mode and there is analysis mode. And so I am switching to analysis mode so I can actually do my my analysis. So whereas before what you had to do was you just flew into a new system, you honked your horn, and then it told you what was in there, and that was pretty much it. And why are you doing that to yourself, Debs? Why would you watch Voyager? Although when you get to the look, right? Sorry to Bother You was a bad movie, Lorcan. You're going to have to deal with that, I'm afraid. It was not good. But going back to Voyager, let's not get sidetracked here. There is one good episode of Voyager, and that is where Tom Paris and Janeway get turned into lizard people and have sex and have lizard babies. So yeah, how's it going, Luke? Good to see you, mate. Now, next up, as I was saying, we have, instead of honking the horn, name me a Voyager episode where the holodeck doesn't malfunction. You know, no, don't. Disco's boring, man. It's just the only good bit about Disco was where they went into the Mirror universe and it was like Trek Hammer 40,000. That was awesome. That was awesome. You should watch the Orville though, because the Orville's damn good. I mean, the first couple of episodes are sort of like Family Guy in space, but then they sort of like drop the whole facade and they actually make some half decent stuff. You know. Anyway, so as I was saying before, I was rudely sidetracked by literally everyone. You now have this mode here, which is the Discovery Scanner mode. Okay, so I hold down my my button. And you can see it has detected 9 bodies, and at the bottom here we've got a spectral analysis. That spectral analysis tells us what types of sort of signals we've found, and so the lines here represent the orbital planes. Most planetary bodies are going to be along the orbital plane somewhere. You can see here there's obviously another star there, another stellar body, but when we move over the you can see those 2 sort of like flashing purple bits. When I get my spectral analysis right, you notice how that circle in the middle turns from a dotted circle into a solid one? I can then zoom in and complete the scan of the planet without going close up to it. That's an interesting looking planet, see. So now I zoom back out and we'll find this other planet. Now sometimes when you zoom in, like here, it hasn't zoomed straight into the planet, it's zoomed in to a mass of potential planetary bodies, which I then need to scan again. Now at the high end of the spectral analysis, that's your large planetary bodies like gas giants and things like that, and at the lower end that's your rocky bodies and your icy planets. So you need to find, you can see when I'm sort of on the right level, we get these things that are pointing at the thing. So I've got to zoom in, and there's another the planet discovered there. What I'm looking for at the moment are planets with volcanism in there. No atmosphere, so I can actually land on them, and some volcanism. So that's got no atmosphere, but that's got no volcanism, so that's not really much use to me. Let's zoom in here. You know what though, there's a lot of high metal content worlds, so these are going to be worth quite a lot of money when I sell the data. Now the other cool thing is, like, when you sell the data, it updates the positions of the planets and stuff like that for literally everyone in the game. So it's sort of, it's no longer just a you know, working on your own to map this out for yourself, but rather you like helping out the rest of the player base here. Just going to zoom in there. We've got another planet up here. This sounds like it could be a asteroid belt. Yeah, there we go. You can tell from the sounds that the planets make as well, the sort of things that they're going to be. So there, now I've scanned the entire system. Now I didn't find any planets with any volcanism, which was a pain. I could still go and like map the planetary surface. So I might show you that in a bit. But another thing that we've got now is the codex, and I don't know what button I mapped on my joystick to get to the codex, so maybe we'll find that out later. But I've mapped the entire solar system, so now I can exit the that mode. What do we have here? You know what? I'm going to go and charge my frameshift drive in the neutron jets.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
You'll notice as well I've replaced the woman with a rather stern-voiced man. Just to remind me not to fuck about in space. Okay, so my frameshift drive is now supercharged. So, because of my ridiculous jump range on my ship at the moment, now that I've supercharged my frameshift drive, I should be able to jump the 200 light years to the next system, which is pretty crazy. Is there coffee in that nebula? What is this, Ziltoid? There's coffee in this mug. Look, it says Power Rangers on it as well. Here we go. 200 light years in a single jump. That's not bad. Right, we've got a rather large star here. So let's go back into the spectrum analysis mode and see what we've got. 14 bodies. Sounds like my kind of party. So let's see. Oh, there's one there. Ooh, that looks tasty. Suitable for water-based life. Earth-like world. That is going to rack me up quite a lot of money. So I think now, yeah, I can go into my codex. Here's my codex. Look, I found a whole bunch of different stuff here. Astronomical bodies, biological and geological. So the geological stuff, I found, I think it was ice fumaroles were the ones on the last planet. So, okay, that's interesting. So this is listing things that other people have reported. I'm not sure why mine wasn't listed. Do I need to? It says 0 confirmed, but I have seen some of these things, so I don't know. Organic structures. Ooh, that's interesting. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you could potentially find. Just going to go back. Back again. Who's that? Look at that guy. You probably can't see him because my what's it called is you know. It's just like me in real life. Just like me IRL. Oh, that's cool. It's listed. This is all new. All this stuff is new. If I had time, I'd sit and read it. It's pretty awesome. Let's just go back though. Wait, I need to go back into my scanner mode. Cool. Right. What planets have we got here? We've got something there. So no volcanism, but it's got an atmosphere, high metal content world. Okay. Do we have anything cool here? No. Where's all the volcanoes at, hey? Where are the volcanoes at? A whole bunch of stuff around here. Kind of looks like Mars, doesn't it? Out of interest, did anyone watch the meteor shower last night? The Geminids. Ooh. Yeah, I can't land on that. It's got an atmosphere. What have we got here? Too cold? Surely not. Surely not. I feel like there's a little bit of lag in between you sending messages and me getting said messages, but whatever. So I mean, it was pretty damn cold, to be honest. But I went out. I saw 4 meteors before the clouds came and pissed on my life. So it was a little bit frustrating. Although, you know, it's pretty cool to see meteors, even if it's only a few. Saw just the one Geminid. Yeah, brass monkeys is the watchword of this time of year. It's bloody freezing today. But all in all, it's been a pretty good day. My computer security, cyber security hacking club is growing every week. So we've got quite a lot of kids now learning the ins and outs of things like decoding ciphers and using SQL injection and cross-site scripting attacks and things like that. So that's pretty awesome. Now, ooh, still something there. Oh, what though? System scan complete. That's got volcanism, but it's also got an atmosphere, so I can't land on it. That's a pain. Okay, so no, don't want that. Go away, go away. Right, let's go and scoop some fuel and then continue on our journey. I mean, I could map one of these planets. I'll see if any of these planets are landable, and I'll show you the mapping process. Because they might turn up some interesting stuff. I mean, it's not just like geological anomalies that it turns up. There's biological and xenological as well. Fuel scoop disengaged. Wait a minute. Boom. Let's go back here and let's just... Oh, we've got 8 viewers now. I feel like I've hit the prime time. Right. Yes, SQL injection is totally a metaphor for I don't know what. Well, that's a landable planet, but it's 15,000 light seconds away, so it's probably quicker to just jump to the next system and find a closer planet. So let's do that. Where is the next system? Here we go. I think they're xenological anomalies are Brexit supporters. No, they're xenophobic idiots. I knew it was something beginning with xeno, but you know, whatever. Oi! Incidentally, do you like the blinking Christmas lights around my face? I thought they were. That was a nice touch. Oh, I've lost control. That's no good. What is happening? Ah. Bum. I no longer have control over anything. I may have to quit the game and restart the game. Yep. Yeah. No, please do not fly into the sun. Right, so I'm gonna have to restart the game there because it done messed up. So just bear with me, as they say in the land of the bears. Let's play Elite Dangerous, Horizons, play. Yeah, one thing that I've noticed since Beyond came out, there does seem to be a few more bugs in it. Um, I have crashed a couple of times, and I've lost control a couple of times in the same way there. Now, is that actually picking it up on OBS? I just need to check my stream quickly. So it appears to me that, like, you know, you can see my telescope in the background, but you can't really see my face. I might have to fix that by turning on a light. I mean, you can kind of see my face there. I'm just going to go and turn the light on, because I don't want you to sit and watch the stream and only see a video game. I mean, I know the reason many people... Oh, look, there's my face lit up by the sun. I know the reason many people tune in is because they're desperate to see my face. So, you know, but... oh, just realised I've still got my headphones on. What an idiot. That's any better. Probably not. It's probably worse. That light's really shining in my face now. I don't like that. It does seem to be quite a long delay. Oh yeah, it's not too bad. I'm just going to adjust that light again. I'm being nitpicky here. You know, it's been a long time since I've streamed anything. I apologise. I don't apologise. I don't care. There we go, maybe that's better. I don't know. Is that better? It's marginally better, I suppose. Who cares? Right. As you probably noticed, I'm wearing a dressing gown and pyjamas, because that's how you travel the stars. Right, let's get the hell away from this sun.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Right, and let's scan. I do have a towel. It does not say "Don't panic" on it. It says Star Trek on it, and it's got a picture of Kirk and Spock. Okay. Get the hell away from the sun. Ah, the sci-fi puns. You've got to love them. Hey, hands up if you're going to Dublin next week. That's me. Hands up if you're in Dublin already. Lorcan puts his hand up. Distinct lack of volcanism in all of these planets right here. Okay. 6 more bodies, it would appear. Let the bodies get the scan. Let the bodies get the scan. So how's everyone doing anyway? Excited for Christmas, are you? Are you doing anything exciting over the festive period, or what plans do you have? Finally finished uni. Forever? Presumably you're going back at some point, right? How's it going anyway, Dave? Are you loving it large, or is it what's the haps at university? You ended up doing computer science, right?
System scan complete.
System scan complete. Right, you know what? There's a couple of planets here. That one's reasonably close. I'll go and show you how the mapping system works. We'll send out some probes. Cisco, fucking Cisco. Lorcan's got a Cisco mug, a Cisco Systems mug, haven't you, Lorcan? I made for him. That's pretty awesome, though, going to work for Cisco. On Deep Space Nine, I assume. So the way that this works, you need to get within a certain range of the planet that you want to map. And once you get close enough, you then need to cut your speed dramatically. So see where it says surface scanner out of range. As soon as it gets in range, it'll probably say too fast, which means I need to just kill the throttle. Too fast, there we go. So I slow down, and now I can enter surface scan mode. So this is basically me launching probes at the planet's surface. Now the idea is to map out the probes, like show you a certain amount of the surface area that's been mapped. So when this probe impacts, you can see it's actually mapped quite a lot of the planets. It's a fairly small planet. Now that little line there is the horizon line, and if you're skillful like me, you can use, if you fire it just past the horizon, you can get it to loop around using like gravity, and then it will impact on the other side of the planet. You can see what's on the other side of the planet by pressing this button here. So you can see that's heading around, it's heading around, and it should impact around the middle of the, there we go. So you can see it's mapped out that part of the planet. We've currently got 69%. So if I do something similar on this side, I can send a probe. You'll notice it says efficiency target 4 probes. I fired 2. I'm firing a third one. It's kind of like probe golf, I guess. You get bonuses for mapping the surface using fewer than the recommended number of probes. So that should impact somewhere. And oh, 88%! God damn it! That means I need to launch another probe. Maybe about there. Should still be within the efficiency target though. There we go. So now it's mapped out the entire surface of the planet. Now, if there's any like specific items of interest, they will appear in the navigation panel as waypoints. So we haven't found anything specific here, although we have mapped the whole surface of the planet. And mapping the surface of the planet gets you cash, basically. So I'm just going to plot my route back on the galaxy map here. You can see I'm a long way from where I want to get to. 6,500 light years. And just to show you what that looks like. Ooh, these sector markings are new. That's where I am, and over there's where I need to get to. The galaxy is a big, big place. I've been there, in the middle. You see all these little waypoints that I left on there. I can't remember why I was heading to Mean. Probably something to do with engineering. Where am I there? You know what, I might make a pit stop at Lagoons sector. Here. Because there is a base there, so let's go here and let's. So you see here, first discovered by Duende, first mapped by Jenny Diver. So there's, as well as being the first to discover a planetary system, you can now be the first to map it as well. That's why it's useful to use those probes. Let's check the planetary map here, and that is where we want to get to. So let's plot the route there. Okay, and according to this, only 38 jumps to that stop off, so that's not too bad. So let's head to the next system in line. There's a Secret Origin of Saru short film.
4, 3, 2,
1. Okay, so let's do some mapping. Okay, wow, there's tons of bodies. It's like a sex party. Bodies everywhere. Look at that, that's pretty, isn't it? The other thing that you can do with the probes is map the rings of gas giants, or any ring system. And if there's areas of particularly rich mineral resources, then they show up in the areas you mapped. So what we got here? You're about 15 minutes long. I'm still interested to know who that guy was who, as soon as I started streaming, he was instantly there straight away with the question, "Are you a nonce?" And I asked him, you guys weren't there at the time. As soon as I started streaming, he said, "Are you a nonce?" So I said, "No, I'm not a nonce." He said, "Good." I said, "Has anyone ever answered, yes, they are a nonce?" But the thing is, I mean, that's kind of weird on its own, but the fact that that's actually the second time I've encountered that guy, that makes it like, even more weird. Where are we up to now? Here we go. Ooh, it's a big one. Look at that! That's a tasty one. I might go and map the rings of that system there. Oh, still got some stuff here. Got any? No, no information whatsoever. That's rubbish. Still something over there by the looks of things. No volcanism, no atmosphere. Brilliant. So there's another 3 bodies around here somewhere. Oh, looks like we found something there. One final body. Where could it be? It's right there. It's right there. System scan complete. Again, no volcanism, so I am going to move on. Yeah, you don't want to end up quadrispazzed on a life glug. That's that is bad. Bad news. Bad news. Oh, I'm not interested in that. I just need to check something in terms of my mapping. Yeah, no, that's alright. Okay. Right. I'll just scoop some fuel and then it's on to the next system. But it's nice and warm there. His feet are nice and warm. Ah, look at that. Coronal mass ejection. Let's fly through it. Right, let's head out to the next system in our flight plan. How many jumps we got? 37 jumps.
Frameshift drive charging.
Three, two, one. Engage. Do. Look at that. Brown dwarf. That's not brown, that's purple. Yeah, okay. Good. Boom. 11 bodies. That's quite a lot for a system of this size. What have we got? Mostly going to be icy pieces of shit, I imagine, around a brown dwarf, but you never know. Nope. Did that say 0 atmospheres? Oh, of course, because there's no atmosphere. That'll be why. Yeah, I do love a coronal mass ejection every now and then when I get super excited. I'm kind of hoping that I might discover something other than just a planetary body, because apparently you can discover like things like spacecraft and stuff like that. Obviously you've got the generation ships are still floating around here somewhere. I mean they're somewhere. I mean I'm way too far out to find any generation ships, but there might be some other derelicts, you never know. There's still something there. I don't think it's going to yield anything particularly tasty, if I'm honest. What's left? There's only 2 left. There's only 1 left now. And there it is. System scan complete. Let's get the hell out of here. Can't even scoop fuel off that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Three, 2, 1, engage. Oh, that's interesting. Can I map the surface of the sun? Surely not. Nope, don't think I can. Because that would be stupid. Maybe it was referring to this planet over here, though. No, that's out of range. Okay, well, whatever. Let's do the thing. Bam. How many we got? 7 bodies. Where are the aliens? That's the question we're all asking. And I don't know where the aliens are. They're certainly not here. Do you know what? That's exactly where my mind went. That is exactly where my mind went. No volcanism, carbon dioxide atmosphere. Water atmosphere, interesting. See, that's got water geysers on it, but because there's an atmosphere, I can't actually land on that planet, which is a pain in the backside. Only 1 more to map, and there it is. So,
System scan complete.
nope. So, let us move on to the next system. Wherever that may be, over this way, by the looks of things. Slow down.
Frameshift drive charging.
Three, 2, 1, engage. Okay. So let's do our thing. Ten bodies. There's quite a lot of belts that we're not really interested in. This looks like where the fun's at. There we go. How many light years would it shave off your jump range to mount atmospheric shielding? It's not actually in the game anymore, or any less. It's never been in the game. You've never been able to land on planets with atmosphere. I believe they are working on implementing it, but yeah. But obviously, I would, given the opportunity, I don't care how much it would shave off my range. I would totally equip that. Because, you know, atmospheric planets, they're going to be way more fun than non-atmospheric planets, right? Some biggies over here, biggie smalls. What a beast! Look at that! 1,935 Earth masses. That's a whole lot of planet right there. Notice how they make weird sounds. Those different planets make different sounds.
System scan complete.
There we go. And I will scoop some fuel because I need to.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
And with that, away we go to the next system.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's going to overheat my cabin. Nope. No, I'm not.
Four, three, two.
Oh, you know what? It has been a long term. Okay.
System scan complete.
Well, that was easy. 33 jumps. 33 jumps to the next, to the drop-off point.
Fuel scooping complete.
Shut up.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Temperature critical. Not as critical as I am of my students' work. Ha 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 ha. That's right. Can I say spiffing what? Yes, I can say spiffing what. Spiffing what?
Frameshift drive charging.
Frameshift drive charging. Now I don't know if I'm gonna find some more planets that got the volcanic activity. I certainly hope I do. I hope I find some with some sort of crashed alien spacecraft. That would be mighty fine, but I do not know if I'm gonna find that. Bonk. Ka-ching. Bow. 1 bodies. That's... See, I'm interested in this low-end thing. Transient signal sources and concentrated signal sources. Those are the things that interest me. I hope we find some of those. But it would appear that the only thing in the system is that star, so let's get the hell out of here.
Fuel scooping.
I am a simple... No, I have you know, I am the heir to a great family of... I do not know. Shut your ass up.
Frameshift drive charging.
Can any of you lot that are watching at the moment, can you describe what Marcellus Wallace looks like?
4, 3, 2.
Oh god, I'm tired. Very tired. We did not mean to do that. I'm still in the habit of honking my thing as soon as I enter a system. I should probably stop doing that. I tell you what, I can put the hard points away. There we go. $19. That's a lot. Down to asteroid clusters. Not into concentrated signal sources. It appear. What have we got here? Nope. Nothing there at all. Alright, what else we got? What do we got here? High metal content. Sun again. Right. Wow, loads of planets. I'm ill help. There's not an awful lot that I can do for you from here. So I don't know if they speak English in what. Wait, does Marcellus Wallace look like a bitch? Oh, all the volcanism and atmosphere, so we can't land there. What a pain in the arse. I've still got loads of planets here. That's just an asteroid belt. I said, does he look like a bitch? Asteroids are essentially space popcorn, yes. That's exactly what they are. There's still a planet there. Why can I not find that damn thing? There we go. So there's one more body, and it looks like it's this one.
Scan complete.
So, interesting looking planet, but no, nothing that we need here. So once again, we continue on our merry way,
Fuel scooping.
scooping a little bit of fuel for the journey.
Warning. Temperature critical.
I don't care about the temperature. I did have 1,000,000 heat sinks, but I ended up like accidentally
Frameshift drive.
blowing them all away. LIMP biscuit is right here.
3, 2, 1.
Right. Okay, so we've got a brown dwarf here. Looks like we're getting close to that star cluster over there. Let's do another system scan, but it's probably just going to be icy crap. So, yep. They're all icy bodies, and you know what? I cannot be bothered to scan all of those icy bodies, so we're just going to head to the next system.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
Oh, we got a neutron star. So let's do a bit of the old Scanneroonie here. Maybe we'll find something cool. And it goes down to Metal Rich and up to... Oh, there's a water world, though. Where might that be? Let's... this is where there's obviously a second star. Look at all those planets. Fly to the water world and tell Kevin Costner it's easier to desalinate salt water than the purified piss. Yeah, I'm not sure he really cares about that. 'Cause, did you ever watch that? What was the film called? The Postman? Was it called The Postman? Did you ever watch that? I never watched it. I had it on VHS. Got it from a charity shop. And I told my brother, Paul Smith, that it was like one of the greatest films ever, and he believed it, and he watched the whole thing, and then he got mad at me. He was just like, "Oh, I watched that whole fucking thing. It was so shit." And I was like, "Well, whose fault is that? You know, you're all found in an ammonia world. That's pretty cool." Right. So, am I actually going to find this last? Oh. Planet. System scan complete. So again, no volcanism. So I'm going to charge my frameshift drive in the neutron jets, and then we will continue on our merry way.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Another 200 light year jump. Yeah. Do you know, as soon as I was, when I started setting up my stream, I thought, I wonder how long it'll be before someone mentions the glowing yellow transformer. And I thought, will anyone even remember that? Is that a joke that has been lost to the mists of time? But no, I see it's still strong. The memory of the glowing yellow transformer. '29. Asteroid clusters. What's this? Oh, a gas giant. It's behind the sun, so I can't. I need to go around the other side of the sun before I can actually scan that. A lot of ringed gas giants here. Give me some information about the planet? Obviously not. There's a thing there. Let's check him out. What do we got here? Oh, water, guys! There's a no atmosphere. Right, you know what? I'm going to mark that one. We are going to do a thing there. So there's our asteroid clusters. Don't really care about those. Oh, there's planets a go-go here. So many planets. Now, all of the other ones I think are behind the sun there. So I will carry on mapping the system shortly, but first let's fly to that planet. We'll do a detailed surface scan, we'll map the surface of the planet and see if we can find any geological anomalies, and then we can go check them out. I mean, it's quite far away, but whatever. Who's that handsome devil? No, it's not Marcellus Wallace. It's Commander 2 Carl, obviously. Right, here we go. Let's map the surface of this. Let's see if we can find any geological activity. Holy shit, it's got a ring system as well. That could be fun. I've actually mapped any rings before. Oh, is it the gas giant that's got a ring? Oh, I see. That's interesting. Orbiting on the fringes of that ring system. Here we go. Efficiency target 4 probes, hey? Well, let's send one there. And one there to start off with. I'm glad I can't actually see where the things landed. That's really useful, or not. Let's see if I can loop one round the back of the planet that side. Might have to do the same this side. Oh, there we go.
Scan complete.
1 under par. How great was that? Holy shit. What do we have here? All manner of geological anomalies. Let's lock the closest one and let's go check it out.
Orbital flight engaged.
Coming in at a fairly steep angle, but should still be alright. Hitting the drop point, and we will just cruise down. And supposedly 7 kilometers away is this geological surface anomaly. Let's check it out. It looks like we've got some smoke rising there, so let's get a little bit closer.
Landing gear deployed.
Some quite a lot of activity going on here. Some looks fairly violent. So we're going happened exactly on the thing here. Don't crash. Come on, man. There we go. I'm not sure what happened there. Look at that!
Low gravity warning.
Look at that! Amazing! Let's screenshot of that. That's pretty neat. It's like an Evian advert, right? But if I remember rightly, there were some more violent looking ones, so let's see if we can find them with like smoke and shit. Let's go. Oh, look at that one over there. Looks fairly dangerous. That's a pretty neat find, and look at that! Look at that! You've got the nice ring system of the planet up there in the background. Oh, it's suddenly gone a little bit less violent now. Bet that one's still violent over there, though.
Handbrake is on.
Handbrake is not on. Yep, I'll have some polonium. I can use that to assassinate someone if I was Russian. So, give me that. Thank you. That's the first time I've ever picked up any polonium. Let's shoot this Piscius Cobble. Sounds like a character from a Charles Dickens story. Oh, did I just blow it to pieces? Oh well. What's that? Zinc, eh? Give me that. Cool. So, I mean, we've been through a few systems. You've seen how the planetary exploration system works. You've seen how the planetary mapping system works, and we've used that planetary mapping system to find some pretty awesome geysers. Now, I found geysers and volcanoes only a couple of times before, and it's entirely by accident. The fact that you can, like, you know, you don't always find the stuff, but by mapping it out. What is going on now? By mapping it out, you can find out those the things that you need to find relatively easily. Now, it's my hope that one day I might find something other than just you know, planets in a system, because there does look like there's other things that you could find, like spaceships, derelicts, stuff like that. So, fingers crossed I find some of those one day. But for now, I'm going to head back to the ship. And then I'm going to call it a night. There we go. Cool. So, that was Elite Dangerous beyond the exploration aspects of the game. I think it's a lot better now than just flying and honking and flying and honking. And yeah, I mean, it's still, after a while, yeah, it's fairly repetitive. You're honking and then you're investigating the different things, but it feels more sciencey. It feels more fun, and you don't have to spend age. If you want to scan all the planets in a system, you don't have to spend ages flying around seeing if there's, like, you know, volcanoes or whatever it is you're looking for and stuff like that. It's a lot better system. I'd like to try out some of the new mining features as well, but I'll do that once I get back to Civilization and sell all of this ridiculous exploration data that I've been building up over the past thousands and thousands of years. So that's that. Thank you tremendously for tuning in, and I hope you have a wonderful Christmas time, and if I see you in the next a few days or weeks, then can consider yourself lucky or something. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. That's it. It's over. Goodbye.